What is going on, guys? Vance here. Today we've got the perfect starter squad. This is the one I'm going to be using in my Pro Road to Glory series because it's just beast. You know, it took me a while to make, but I figured it all out. There's no weakness in any position in my opinion. Maybe the center backs, but like the team is so cheap that it'll take you'll get your 15k coins, which I'm going to show how to do in my first episode of my Road to Glory. Literally do that, play some draft, get like 60, 70k, whatever this team costs, buy this team, it's over. You can just chill and play div rivals, whatever. This team will even do well in champs. I'm so excited to show you this. As well as showing the actual team, how chemistry is together when you actually build a squad. I'll also be showing what I'm doing in game when I'm placing everybody, what formation I'm using. So yeah, let's go. Alright then, let's get into this team. So, we're going to start from the back, work our way up. In goal, you've got this guy, I call him Rune, because that's just his first name, but it is Jarstein. You can go with a few options here. I'm thinking, for the sake of like an overall or two overalls, he's going to be a bit cheaper. There won't be much difference, you know, so I'm just going to leave him as is. Now, right back, got this little beast, Yedlin. Big fan of him in real life. He's just super fast, but in the game he's super fast as well. Does everything you need a right back to do early game. So just chucked him in, but you'll see why he's so important later. Now, as for the center back duo, you may be able to guess this. We got first of all Upamecano. That's got what we're going with, and then you got Konate. I want to say, two decent players. See, they get the hyperlink, which also is needed for chemistry in this team. But the goalkeeper doesn't, so you can go with the Leipzig goalkeeper, but he will be like really expensive, especially because of these centre backs, I feel. So for the downgrade, a lot cheaper, there won't be much difference. That's why I'm going with him. Now left back, you got Mr. Tagliafico himself. Not as fast as I thought he would be, but you know, he's just great defensively. Argentina, Ajax, he's going to be pretty cheap left back. But yeah, that's that. So that's the defense. It's pretty solid. Like center backs could be a bit better for sure, but early game we want cheap, effective players, and that's what this is essentially. Now right mid, that's where Yedlin comes in. We've got the boy Maxime. This card looks incredible. I'm thinking he's 79 rated. Like even though he's gonna be very popular, he's fast. You know, good dribbling, French Premier League, 5-star skills. I still think he's going to be pretty cheap. I think his overall is just too low. So I definitely think he's worth it. He seems incredible. His dribbling is unreal in this game. And he's going to be really helpful early on, especially against like these like gold center backs or whatever. Like that are like 80 rated or lower. He'll tear them up. And even fullbacks, to be honest. Now on the left, once again, links to the other fullback. So we're going with the boy Quincy Promes over here. I've just always been a fan of this card. He always ends up with like some foot birthday or some SBC card each year, but yeah, he is great. So that's another 5-star skiller. So we got two 5-star skillers. Not sure how important that'll be this year. Obviously it was quite important last year for like Blasty Flakes and Alternata crosses. But this year, maybe not, although on the demo this will work. Now we got a midfield trio and the striker, man. The striker is what makes this team in my opinion. He's so good and he's going to be so cheap, and I'm actually excited for him. Alright, so starting off it, we got Mr. Party. Like this guy honestly is just so good. I mean, he has been every year. I don't know, he's just such an underrated card and such a beast at the start of the game. 6'1" as well. You know, he's got all 70 stats. Got nearly 80 defense and got 84 physical. He's just a beast. You know, him at CDM, perfect. Alright, so second CDM, you got Mr. Herrera himself. Now this guy as well, another 6'1" beast. Similar stats, so I mean they're pretty similar cards. So having both of them as your CDMs is kind of locked down. Now the thing that, in my opinion, makes these two cards, these two like CDM in-game cards, the best, is the stamina. Like CDM cards, they just go up and down the pitch the whole game. If they don't have good stamina, every year it's a huge factor. So the fact that Party has 91 and Herrera has 93 stamina, like on these low rated cards, like not only is stamina super important, but it's always overlooked, and it actually has no impact on the overall rating. So it's something to, whenever you're buying any card, honestly, like, just look at the stamina and see like what it is, especially for like a certain position. Like an attacker isn't as important, and center backs are completely irrelevant, but for CDMs and probably the cam position, stamina is definitely very important. Then we move on to what will be our cam position in game. We got Mr. Big Boy Transfer, João Felix. His card, not incredible, but still decent. His shooting is quite high. Low rated, so it's gonna be cheap. Links perfectly with these guys, so like you just had to go with him. But anyways, this is what it's all about. It's all about this striker. This guy is just so good. Like, how is he 82 rated? You know what? I'm just gonna open it here in a new tab real quick, right? This guy is just a joke. 4-star, 4-star. 89 pace. Good finishing, good long shots. Okay passing for a striker. Good dribbling. Agility slightly low, but we'll get past that. And then 82 stamina as well, which is quite good. And like I said, 4-star, 4-star. How is he only 82 rated? Like, he's gonna be so good in game. That 88 dribbling is just so high, like, for the start of the game. And dribbling seems a big deal this year, as well as pace. And he's got the finishing as well. He's forced, like, this guy's gonna be class. I can't wait to use this card. Anyway, so this is the team starting out. This is how you chemistry this team that I'm gonna be using, and I recommend you guys do too, especially if you're not putting in FIFA points. But now let's get on to the in-game. How I'm actually gonna set up in-game, which is the classic 4-2-3-1. I was leaning towards now this year, but this formation is just too solid. It's just too good. So I'm gonna have Maxime on the right, Promise on the left, Rera and Partey, CDMs, the standard back four, Yassin goal, and the man himself, Morelos up top. Like, this team is just gonna be beast, right? Like, oh, just everything is perfect. Like I said, I've said it a few times, like, the center backs definitely could be a bit better, but we're going for budget here, you know. There's gonna be sacrifices, but for this attack and this midfield, you know, it's what a slight downgrade in center backs, you know, if you're really limiting coins, which you are. So yeah, that's the team done. Hope this team brings you guys some wins. Hopefully it brings me some wins. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the road